Back in 2004, 18-year-old me decided to go out and pick up his brand new copy of Warcraft 3. Wait, isn't this titled World of Warcraft? That's right, let me explain. Back in the day, I went to HMV and picked up what I thought was a special edition of Warcraft 3. It turns out, this was actually World of Warcraft and my first iteration, my first dive into the amazing world that has stuck with me over the last 20 years. While playing this game, I have moved out, bought a house, got married and had kids. This game has seen me develop as a person, grow as a person, and go through many life changes. One thing that's been consistent has been the land of Azeroth. As soon as Blizzard announced the 20th anniversary and the return to Classic, I thought now was the time to return. Get back that old nostalgia that retail sometimes just feels like it's missing. Unfortunately, taking me a little while to get on it, but here we are today, back at it again with World of Warcraft Classic. My first character back in 2004 was a human warrior, eventually tanking Molten Core and Blackwing Lair before moving on to a priest. He then healed away all the way through Natural Mass and AQ40. There's a few classes that I didn't play though back in the days of Classic. Yes, I've leveled them since through retail, the experience is just not the same. So, in this series, I'm going to give you guys the choice. I'm going to play a few classes that I haven't played before, give you a bit of an intro in what they're about, and take you on a journey. But ultimately, it's up to you. Who do you want me to play through this season of World of Warcraft Classic? It'll be an adventure of highs and lows, there'll be lots of deaths, we'll be spending loads of gold on just how to swing a sword or stab someone in the back. But that is the joy of World of Warcraft Classic that you just don't get anymore in retail. So today I've uploaded a video for each of these characters, and over the next 7 days I'm going to watch the views, and whoever gets the most views will be the character that we take forward with us. We're going to stream this on YouTube and Twitch, and we're going to do catch-ups and overviews over on YouTube as well. This is going to be a journey, it's going to take us a long time to level up, and we're going to go through the entire Classic experience, including raiding and PvP. So, let's introduce you to these characters.
The noble humans of Stormwind are a proud, tenacious race. Though the recent invasion of the demonic Burning Legion decimated their sister kingdom of Lordaeron, the defenders of Stormwind stand vigilant against any who would threaten the sanctity of their lands. Nestled in the foothills of Elwyn Forest, Stormwind City is one of the last bastions of human power in the world. Ruled by the Child King Anduin Wrynn, the people of Stormwind remain steadfast in their commitment to the Grand Alliance. Backed by their stalwart allies, the armies of Stormwind have been called away to fight the savage horde on distant battlefields. With the armies gone, the defense of Stormwind now falls to its proud citizens. You must defend the kingdom against the foul mongrels that encroach upon it, and hunt down the subversive traitors who seek to destroy it from within. Now is the time for heroes. Now humanity's greatest chapter can be told.
Here I am, ladies and gentlemen, Nightfall the Rogue. Real name is Trevor, but don't tell anyone that. Doesn't sound as mysterious and dashing. I've been sent to Northshire to try and figure out what's going on up here. I can't thieve, I can't pickpocket, because people are on edge. It's not good for business. I've been asked here by Deputy Willem to help him with the threat.
Have a good one.
He informs me that there's stuff going on around here for some mysterious creatures or vermin trying to defend their own home. Heading inside Northshire Abbey, I pick up with Marshal McBride. He gives me some more information about this, and it turns out there's some vermin called kobolds around here. Not quite sure what they are, but he wants me to get rid of 10 of the vermin. I can definitely do this. Heading back outside, I get collared again by Deputy Willem. He tells me that Egan Peltskinner is looking for someone to hunt some wolves. Seems like there's a few in the area. Let's see what I can do to help these guys out.
How are
Catching
you?
up with Egan around the corner. He lets me know that, yep,
See
he
you
needs
around.
someone to hunt some wolves.
See
But
you
actually,
later.
it's timber wolves. Not only does he want me to hunt them, he wants me to grab some of their meat. Guessing he's quite hungry. I start straight away, shivving left and right, stabbing with a dagger, and finally eviscerating the poor wolves. Some of these wolves are carrying armour. It looks as if they've been having a bit of a snack or two themselves. Regardless, it doesn't take long to get all the tough wolf meat that he needed onto the kobolds. The vermin are the runt of the litter. They go down really quickly. They don't take very long at all, although a local paladin seems to have issues hitting them, even from behind. I deal with the kobolds quickly and head back over to Egan to give him his wolf meat.
Hello.
As suspected, he's pretty hungry,
See you
and he
around.
can't wait to cook up that wolf meat. He gives me some
Safe
braces
travel.
for my troubles. Before getting back to Marshall McBride, I check in with Godric, the local armour and shield crafter. He's more than happy to buy all the armour that I've collected from those wolves. Previous adventurers never stood a chance, but it's just more coin in my pockets.
For the Alliance.
Marshall McBride is happy with what I've done with the
careful.
kobolds, and actually hands me an
Go with
encrypted
honor,
letter.
friend.
Very mysterious, and there's definitely someone around here doing some shady business.
Light bless you.
Better go find
Be
out who
careful.
sent me this letter. He also
Light
asked me
bless
to go and investigate Echo Ridge to try and figure out what's going on with those kobolds. Looking at Marshall McBride, he definitely had a hard paper round. Heading back outside, Deputy Willem, again, shouts me over. This
What
guy's
can I
becoming
do
a
for you?
nuisance. He informs me that a local gang has taken residence just across the stream. I'm more than happy to deal with him,
See you
especially if he's
later.
going to give me a dagger for it. After all, I am a sword for hire. But before that, let's find out who sent this letter. Around the corner, under the stables, is Yorick. He's one of the rogue
What can I do
trainers,
for you?
and he's here to give me a message.
Have a good one.
He's a rogue just like me, and he lets me know there's a lot of people out there that need our skills. Adventurers,
around.
SI7, even the Defiance
Be
Brotherhood.
careful.
Look,
Can I help you?
it's going to pay well. I'm in for it. But first, what can he show me that I don't already
later.
know? He does manage to teach me stealth. It's pretty cool. I can turn invisible. Definitely going to come in handy while I'm trying to shift people in the back. Find an unsuspecting kobold and test his theory out. A quick sinister strike from the back sees him off. It's very easy. It's very efficient. Definitely be using it again. Using stealth allows me to get up really close to these kobolds. My god, they're ugly. Candles on the heads, neck beards, big old jawlines and snouts. Yeah, we're doing the right thing, I think. Let's get rid of some more. With the kobolds taken care of, I headed over the bridge to deal with the thugs. I did get distracted along the way. My god, this game is still beautiful 20 years later. Look at this Defias guy. He's got a cool mask. Looks like he's a little bit like me. Let's see who fares best in a fight. Coming out from stealth, stabbing him in the back, straight with a few sinister strikes, with a final evisceration. He parried it. Not the second time. Feeling confident after a few victories, I decided to take on two. To start with, I felt like I might be overwhelmed. I landed a few sinister strikes, finished with an evisceration. On to the next one. Still 75% health, feeling confident until she started dodging. Then midway out of nowhere, another one showed up. Stealth? Maybe. These guys are sneaky. She didn't last long, moved on to the next guy. Few crits, few sinister strikes, finished with an evisceration. Well done. Definitely worth the bow of respect. Further down the line, I met up with the paladin from earlier, the guy who couldn't hit people from behind. Gave him a bit of a hand. He ran away. Typical paladin. Don't worry. I'll finish him for you, mate. With a bag full of red burlap bandanas, I headed back over the bridge and back over to Northshire to let Deputy Wilhelm know exactly what I'd done.
You need something? Have a good one.
He seemed happy that I got this sorted for him,
See you
gave me the
later.
promised dagger, a
See
man of
you
his
around.
word. He then passed me on to his friend Millie. Apparently she'd left some stuff over there before
Have
the
a good
thieves
one.
arrived. I said I'd give it a look. He then informed me that the leader of the thieves, Garrick
Safe
Padfoot,
travels.
was also seen across the river, with a reward at the end of it if I dealt with him. No problem, Willem. I'll do your dirty work. Heading in to see the marshal, Captain Happy, to let him know that I'd also dealt with the kobolds. These guys didn't seem to do any work. He let me know that over at Echo Ridge, further into the deep mines, there was even more of a threat. I caught up with Millie. She was down the side of the mysterious road that was definitely in plain sight. She let me know that her harvest was missing. She'd ran when the thieves had arrived, and she asked me to go and pick up those grapes. But before that, let's check in with old mate Yorick. See if he's got anything new to show me. He shows me how to backstab. Pretty standard. But pickpocket?
For the Alliance.
Feel like I can make some coin off this one. Back over the bridge to those pesky thieves to test out my new skills. See if I could pickpocket this guy here. What would you know? A few measly copper. Quick backstab, shiv, and then finish him with a flurry. Down he goes. And rewarded with the greatest thing you can get at this level. A pouch. More bank space. This is exactly what we needed. This should be a good run and a lucky character. See if I can get some more. Chopping through the thugs and heading over to one of the encampments, and I find a battered chest in the distance. This really is looking like a lucky run, but there is 3 of these to deal with. It shouldn't be a problem. Pickpocket first, be rude not to, and then go stabby stab. It'll always interest me how I can pickpocket 3 copper and then still loot that corpse for another copper. Maybe I didn't check deep enough. A few more sinister strikes. Energy seems to be a bit of a problem right now. I'm not generating enough. Waiting for the energy to come back on. With an eviscerate, it's not enough. I do manage to get the second one down, but I'm on 50% health. I started missing. I'm swinging wildly. Things aren't going to plan. Another miss. I don't know if I'm going to win this one, but a lucky crit, and I've seen him away. Well done. No time for gawking around. Let's have a gander in this battered chest. Takes a few seconds to open up. Fingers crossed we're going to get some really good loot in here. And what do you know? An apple and a robe. Probably shouldn't have bothered. Garrick's round the corner, and he's got one of his mates with him. Shouldn't be a problem. I've just taken 3 down. I feel at this point it'd be rude not to try and pickpocket these guys. First a thug, but Garrick notices. I'm a bit more sneaky than he thinks I am. Around the shed, into his pockets, and a quick backstab. Garrick immediately goes down to 74% health. Dodges one of my shots, and he's already down to 50. Another sinister strike. This guy's dropping. The evisceration doesn't finish him off, but a last stab does. Finish him with a crit. Finish off this thug so I can loot Garrick's body. Apparently I need to take his head. Don't think I can do that while I'm in combat. This thug doesn't take too long. Down she goes. Taking off Garrick's head. Nice thing to put in my new green bag, I guess. Let's try and get these grapes for Millie. There's 4 big tubs of grapes here, with 1 thug watching them. Pickpocket him, quickly dispatch him and deal with him, and then I can pick up these grapes. Looking at them, I don't know how they're going to fit in my pocket, but apparently kneeling and praying to the gods seems to be the way that it works in Classic WoW. The grapes go into my pocket, a full harvest. I've got 8 of these barrels to take, and they're taking up 1 space in my bag. Go figure. With all that unpleasantness taken care of, I can head back to Millie. Give her her grapes. She seems to be quite happy that we've looked after her. Short on guards, yeah, you're right. The guys just stood there doing nothing. I've not seen them move this entire time. It looks like one of the priests in the tower is interested in the Great Manifest. He wants to know that we've got him. I'm guessing he's a bit of a drinker. We can deal with him in a second, but first and foremost, let's head into these mines. The kobold labourers are stood there. Let's see if I can pickpocket him. Nothing this time. He has got a bag on his back. Maybe there's absolutely nothing in there other than plum fluff and lint. He goes down quick for his troubles. Further into the mine, kobold labourers are everywhere. These are the ones we need to get rid of. I can pickpocket this guy, and I need to get rid of these guys. There's a battered chest in the corner. Technically, these are yellow bars. It means they're not going to fight me back, but XP's XP. Deal with the last guy and head over to the battered chest. Second time lucky maybe. Can I get better than an apple and some frayed robes? Down. I get an apple, some spring water, and some ragged leather braces. I already have them. Bit useless, but I know a guy who'll buy them off me. Heading back over to Deputy Willem. Give him Garrick's head. It's been sat in a bag for a little while, mate. I'm sorry. Could be grape juice on him. Let's grab the layered tunic. A reward's a reward after all. I need all the armor I can get. Looking swish. Let's go and show it off to old mate Marshall McBride. Maybe put a smile on his face this time.
Well met.
I tell him about the skirmish at Echo Ridge. Pick up the outfitter belt.
For the
I'll
Alliance.
hold my pants up a bit better. And he tells me to go to
For
Goldshire.
the Alliance.
I'm now tasked with the protection of Elwyn Forest. Northshire, you've been good to me. Before I leave, let's go and find this priest up in the tower and tell him that his grapes for wine are ready. Up at the top of the tower, I find Brother
How are
Niels.
you?
He seems to be very happy to see me.
See you around.
This guy has been waiting for his grapes. Wine stained
Safe
cloak.
travels.
Yeah, you know he's been on the tipple a little bit. Bye, guy. Have fun with your wine. Looks like he's already got a few crates up here as it is. I don't like the cloak, I'm not going to lie. Bit too short, bit too pink for me. Let's take the quick exit out and head out on our way to Goldshire. But before we go, one final chat with Yorick. See if there's anything else he can train me before I go and ultimately be better than him. He teaches me the new rank of Sinister Strike and Gouge. Gouge stuns the target. Any damage will revive the target, but this could be useful when it's a 2-on-1 situation. Definitely a rogue thing to have. Sinister Strike, rank 2, a little bit more damage.
Farewell.
Cheers, guy. See you in the future. Or maybe not. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Nightfall's first foray into the World of Warcraft. Level 6 rogue, dashing, handsome lady killer. Oh yeah, just look at those triceps. You know he means business. As you know, Nightfall is one of 3 characters that I'm currently trialing to see which one you guys want to see me play in WoW Classic. Or maybe you'd prefer to see more of one of the other characters in this series, such as Malachi, the inventor dwarf, exiled from his keep because of all his crazy ideas. Or Asmodai, the Paladin Templar, who helps those who cannot help themselves. Or maybe there's an entirely different class you want me to play. Let me know in the comment section. See you later. Or maybe you won't. You decide.